This will then have be an action or not, but it will definitely give you peace of mind. So
Yeah.
you don't want to be in front of a group of 20 learners ever, not even in a Delta observed situation, and then run out of stuff. This used to really be my nightmare. And I think you alluded to it as well when you said today at the beginning of our session that you are throwing stuff out. The more teaching experience you have, the calmer you feel about being more and more selective. That usually happens. So, you know, the newer a teacher is, the more they try to stick to what's in the book or what that kind of gives more security to us. But with experience, we kind of learn to jam a bit more freely. Yeah.
And also, you know, Flexi stages could include after, well, in my context, I do a lot of speed chatting. Some people call it speed dating. I prefer to call it speed chatting, but Flexi stages for that can include either having the students tell the class what their partner told them, or asking some or all the students what they talked about. So either a student is sharing just, you know, one or two things that their partner told them, or the teacher is asking directly a question that they've just been practicing, something like that. So that is something that you can do or not do depending on how much time you have.
That's a good point, to kind of extend the same activity. So it's not even going to be a Flexi stage necessarily. It's just deciding to run another round if they are not tired or fed up yet. You know, kind of getting them to take yet another turn with another pair or to compare or other. I would just add one thing though, that it's always worth making even these stages meaningful by assigning a communicative task. So instead of saying, okay, now talk to the person on your left and tell them what you just heard, is not so guided as asking them to say, now talk to the person on your left and highlight one thing that your partner on the right had said that you completely disagreed with, or you completely agreed with, and say why. Or something they share that they regularly do, but you don't, and tell them. So depending on what the context was, whether it was free time activities and he goes to the cinema and you realize you don't, and tell your new partner why this difference is. So it requires some planning. And it will likely be written into your lesson plan as well. Because these little tweaks make a lesson more engaging, more communicative, more meaningful, and more the learning experience more fun, but also more lifelike and more communicative and useful for them in real life situations. We don't normally just turn to our neighbor telling them about, you know, yesterday I dreamt about dragons. Like, who is this person? Why are they telling me this? So you need an apropos in real life. And the reason for talking and the reason for communicating. And I think we should try to model this more in language teaching. Yeah.